Hello and welcome everyone, this is Dyslexic, and today NBG will be doing our very first weapon review, and what better weapon to review than the Peacekeeper weapon overview. To start with, for those who aren't familiar, the Peacekeeper is a weapon exclusively available to those who have purchased the Revolution DLC pack. This DLC pack includes 4 new multiplayer maps, a zombie map, and the Peacekeeper for online multiplayer. The Peacekeeper is officially listed as a submachine gun. However, this weapon was designed to be an assault rifle / submachine gun hybrid. Armed with a 30-shot clip, the Peacekeeper was designed to have fairly low recoil and maintain its damage at range like an assault rifle, while having close quarters mobility like an SMG. This sounds like an amazing combination for a weapon. However, in order to make this weapon more balanced, it has poor stopping power and a fairly slow rate of fire for a submachine gun. The lack of fire rate makes this weapon pretty useless at close range without the rapid fire attachment, and the lack of damage makes this weapon suck at long range too. Overall, this gun sucks, but there are a couple ways to make it not suck, and I'm going to explore those with you right now. All camping aside, there are really only 2 ways to use this weapon effectively. 1 is a stealth weapon, and 2 as a full-out assault weapon, again with very certain attachments. So here's a couple quick video clips to show you guys what I'm talking about.
Pull forward. UAV awaiting orders.
Now I'm going to show you how to make 2 stealth setups and 2 assault setups for the Peacekeeper SMG. First, we're going to take a look at the stealth setups for the Peacekeeper. Start off by putting the Peacekeeper on the class, add a suppressor, and then we add a foregrip. We're going to throw on primary gunfighter, give us a 3rd attachment, and we're going to put on the select fire to give it burst fire, which is amazing. So then add your perks, go with ghost, I just forgot to unlock it. Then you go scavenger, then we put on extreme conditioning and dead silence. Yeah, so then you need perk 3 greed, go back up, put on extreme conditioning. Now you can run, you can shoot, and again, pretend ghost is there, because it should be, I just forgot to use a perma unlock on it. So now we're going to do stealth setup 2, go with the Peacekeeper, again a suppressor. This time we're going to go with a stock instead of a foregrip. No 3rd attachment. I changed my mind about halfway through. So then we want to put on dead silence with perk 3 greed. And for our next 3rd perk we're going to put on tactical mask. I was thinking about engineer and I changed it to tactical mask. So then you want scavenger. And then we're going to pretend that ghost is there again because I just forgot to unlock it. So then we want another perk, so we're going to go with another number 2 perk and put on cold-blooded. That way if they see you first, there's a chance they won't think you're an enemy. So those are your 2 stealth setups. Again, pretend ghost is on both of them. And now we're going to take a look at a clip to show you how the Peacekeeper works as a stealth weapon.
Agents, our cover is blown. Go loud. UAV on standby. Friendly UAV inbound. UAV inbound. Care package on standby. L-Storm missile on standby. Hellstorm missile inbound. Hellstorm missile inbound.
Now you've seen what the Peacekeeper can do as a stealth weapon. You'll notice that would be paired with the select fire and the foregrip, the recoil is minimal. That already doesn't have a ton of recoil, it just makes it a lot less for long range. The suppressor obviously keeps you hidden off of the radar, which enables you to sneak past people and then hit them from behind, as you saw towards the end. Also, whenever a weapon is using select fire and you're using the burst fire, I'm not saying it does have a damage boost, but it certainly seems to, and I did notice that with the Peacekeeper, it did a lot more damage with select fire than it did without it, but again, that could just be a perception thing. So, overall, not a bad stealth weapon. I think I'd prefer the MSMC or really any other SMG for this style of play. I mean, it's just all the other guns are so much better at being SMGs than Peacekeeper, if that makes any sense. But now it's time to move on to the assault setups, and we're going to take a look at those now. To start off with, for the assault sets, as with the stealth sets, of course, you start with the SMG, the Peacekeeper. First attachment, we're going to put on a foregrip. Again, balance out the recoil. Then, primary gunfighter, paired with extended clips and rapid fire. Now we put on our perks. Gonna go with flak jacket, scavenger, and engineer, so that way you don't rush blind into a camper zone when they have shock charges, claymores, etc. Gonna use perk 1 greed, and we're going to put on the lightweight perk. Let you move a little bit quicker across the battlefield. And so that's your first assault setup. Now we're going to do the second one. As with the first, obviously start off with the Peacekeeper with rapid fire and a quick draw grip. And extended mags, just like last time. Only subbing out quick draw for foregrip at the end, first set. So now you put on the hardline, scavenger, and dexterity. And then again with perk 1 greed and flak jacket. Now you have your 2 assault classes, so now we'll take a look at what the Peacekeeper does as an assault based weapon.
UAV awaiting orders. Care package awaiting orders. UAV inbound.
As you can see, paired with rapid fire, and in the clip I use foregrip and extended clips, the Peacekeeper is a fairly decent assault weapon, useful at close and medium to long range. Overall, the rate of fire, even with rapid fire, is not as good as the Vector, the Scorpion, the MP7. So it's not ideal for an assault weapon, but it does have a little more range than most SMGs. Like I said, overall it's not bad, but there are certainly better choices. After having seen the clips, I just wanted to discuss a couple extra features that the Peacekeeper has. One, it has incredibly clear iron sights. These are some of my favorite iron sights, actually. I wish I could take these off of the Peacekeeper, put them on the SWAT, you know, so I don't have to put a reticle on that, because I don't like those. But that, side note. Also, maybe I was not paying perfect attention, but I did notice that if you fully empty the clip, you do not have to rechamber when you reload, and that may seem minor, and it is pretty minor, but can be incredibly helpful as well. So those are just a couple little things that I do like about the Peacekeeper. However, without the right attachment setups, this gun is not very good, and I would not recommend it to a gunner player. I would recommend the Vector, the MP7, the Chi-Com, the Scorpion, the PDW, the MSMC. So I'd basically recommend every single SMG over this one. And honestly, I think that people are just using it because they had paid money, so they're like, oh, what the hell, I paid money for this, I better use it. Newer isn't always better. This is really the case. I think that they overbalanced the Peacekeeper, and that if they made it the way that it should have been made, this would be the most dominant weapon in the game, hands down. But it wasn't. So overall, not a very good gun. Does not get the Nobody Gaming stamp of approval. See you guys in the next video.